Hello everybody, I'm back. I'm going to be doing another video on the SIONYX Aurora Sport. Now right now I'm kind of cheating, as it is a full moon, but it looks amazing, so I just had to show you guys. You can see everything. Like with the naked eye, you could see quite a bit. Like right now, I can see mostly everything right now. It is, let's see what time is it? I think it's like 10 o'clock right now, I think. But it is a full moon, so you can still see stuff. Like I got a full-on shadow. I can even see. But with this thing, it looks really good. Like really, really good. And this is using the color night vision, which, let me focus that. Which has the lowest brightness quality, but you can see everything. The color night vision just looks really cool. I got it at 24 frames. The lower the frame rate, one thing that I found is pretty simple, is the lower you get your frames, the better the video quality will be, or not better, but the lower lights you can take. But as you can see, with this much light, 24 frames works really well. It's like a camcorder, so I gotta keep it away from my face because it's not the best for recording, as it does have an eyepiece. So when you have your eyepiece in, if you have it up to your head, it's kind of shaky, but when I hold it away from my head, it's not very shaky. But then I can't see exactly what I'm shooting. It looks really good though. You can see all the stars. Like, what is that? Little cloud or something right there. Yeah, it's a cloud, but look at all those stars. I've been using this for quite a while now. You can see my dog. I've had this for quite a while actually. And it works just as good as the day I got it. I gotta stop jiggling. It's funny though, the color night vision, all the colors are a bit wonky, but they still look pretty good. Like you can see my hand looks a bit weird, but you can still definitely tell it's my hand. Oops, it's my phone in my pocket. I got my phone recording concurrently in case it is too windy right now. I got recording audio, but the phone does that blinking with the infrared light on it. So it's got a depth sensor on it that tells you how far your head is from the phone. That way, if you're listening to it, like on a call, it'll turn off the screen. Yeah, okay. Well, as you can see, it looks really, really good. I don't have any of the electronic, the digital brightness. I don't have it increased at all. This is just with 0, 24 frames at the max resolution at 720. You can go to higher frames, although you can go to 60, but it wouldn't look as good. It'd definitely be smoother, and that would probably help with my hands. I am not the smoothest with the recording, but you wouldn't know it in my videos normally, as iPhone 12 mini has really good stabilizing. This has an onboard stabilizing, so it might not look as bad as I think it will look, but it's probably look pretty bad. But anyway, as you can see everything. Let me bring my phone out just to show you the time. Oh, mosquito, stop biting my back. Recording. Ah! That's blinding. You can see at the top left it says 9:51. I'm going to set something down. I don't know if you can see that actually. Oh, that's painful. Let me just put my finger over that. Let's see, can you see the time right there? No, you can't. It's blocked. But let me just see if I can get that to see the time. Nope, I can't see the time right now. Oh, let's see the time. Nope. Well, it actually still should be recording. Oh, there we go. Stop with the flashing. See, 9:47 p.m. Yeah, so it's dark out here. So I'll just leave that recording in case the audio is too messed up by the wind. No, almost dry flashlight. Yeah, I guess this refocused. There we go. But you can see everything out here. It's really nice. But yeah, I couldn't help that with this full moon that we got. You can see everything. So I was just like, this will be a perfect time to show this off. But it's really, mosquitoes. It's really nice right now. Let's see if I can keep this nice and focused. Stable. I really like this camera, honestly. It is the closest I'm going to get to night vision without spending a crud load of money. My dad, he's ex-military, and he used the Gen 3s. He said it's nowhere close, but he was really impressed with how good this thing can see, though. Because with true night vision, any light is amplified and made to be bright as day. While with this, if you get a bunch of shadows, or if you're like in a forest, it doesn't work the greatest, and you'll have to kick up the noise and whatever. You can see there's a bunch of noise right now, but that's just because of that thing. But you can still see in the shadow there, but it's a lot darker than it is while being in the sun. Oh, stupid mosquitoes. So with this, you need a real bright starry night, and then you need to kick down the frames. Let's see. Or it won't work properly. 24 frames, you should still be good though. But you definitely couldn't shoot 60. But I still really like it. If you're looking for a nice cheap option for getting night vision, this is definitely going to be your best bet. Its quality isn't the greatest at only 720p, but when you get videos like this in the middle of the night that are still looking really good, you can't complain about it too much. Because I'll take my iPhone out and it'll look terrible. You know, I'm just gonna actually leave that on. It'll look terrible out here because you won't be able to see anything at all. Like, you can see the stars right now and they look really good. If I were to switch it to one of the other modes, which I might, you can see it's got a different, it'll look better, but it doesn't look as good with it. You can see better with the green and the gray, but this just looks cooler because you can see all the different colors. It's interesting though, whenever you get to green, green is that color that's just messed up. It goes to gray, which must be something with chlorophyll, because if you have an artificial green, it isn't affected, so I don't know what that's about. I'm trying to get this to where it's not all jiggly. So I usually have it at a higher frame rate, so able to take the jiggles better. But I wanted to keep it at a nice low frame rate to where you can see everything, and it would be nice and bright. Because I'll show you, you know what, I'll just show you what it looks like at a higher frame rate. Alright, so this is at 60 frames. As you can see, it's definitely darker, but you can still see everything. A bit more noise. And the jiggliness is gone. But you can still see everything. It is definitely darker though. I like the digital zoom, it's got a nice little touch. But that's why I wasn't doing the 60 frames, is because it is definitely a lot darker. So let's go down a little bit. So now we're at 30 frames, and as you can see, it's definitely smoother, and it's not as bouncy because of me, but it is a little bit darker, but it still looks really good, honestly. But you can see, now you can see the stuff, it's not too bad. But let's go to 24, we already have seen 24 frames, so let's go to a lower frame rate. I think it'll be 15 next, so let's do that. Alright, this is at 15 frames. As you can see, it definitely has a lot easier time seeing in the dark. A lot less noise. But it is a lot framier and it wouldn't be easy to walk around like this. So that's why I haven't messed with 15 frames, but it looks a lot better. But we can go even lower. This is the lowest it has to offer with 7.5 frames. It can see phenomenally with this low of light, which is probably what they used in their testing to say that it was starlight worthy, but as you can see it's super choppy, but it looks really good. So now I'll go back to 24 frames in the gray light scale. Oh man. Alright, this is 24 frames in the gray scale. I personally like this one the best, as I think it's got the best quality. I like it. But as you can see though, we've lost all of our colors. Haven't lost the mosquitoes. Good lord. Living next to rice fields, not the best. But the gray is probably my favorite because you can see everything the best. And you don't need as low of a frame rate to get good thing. I bet my audio is terrible right now, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go to the green scale. And now we have green scale. This is like the flashbang. It is super bright. I usually have to render it down, but you can see everything with this. It is pitifully bright though. Yeah, I'm not gonna pain your eyes at this for too much longer, so let's just look around for a second and we're done. Alright, we're back with our 24 frames at regular night color. Mosquitoes right now are just destroying my legs, so I gotta keep moving. But I honestly love this. It looks super cool. When I got it for $300. I'd be surprised if you were able to find it for that much, but you can find it for like $4.50 online. Still worth it. I've been using this for a very long time, and it hasn't had any problems at all. Works perfectly. I love it still. Oh, I also forgot this is a slow motion, which I can. Alright, so we're back to 24 frames. I don't know how the slow-mo segment's going to turn out, but it might be pretty good. Alright, so with the creaky tree, that will end this. I can't say enough how much I love this thing. It works super well. If you're wondering how to get to the different colors, you can see there's a plane over there. So I can focus on him. He's way out there. Anyway, if you're wondering how to get to the different colors and more settings, you just hold the select button and it'll bring up a new menu. Alright, so I was just doing a little review of this camera. I've loved it. It's worked for me really good. It's really fun to take out whenever you're doing something. If you ever have a game of hide and seek, you can cheat with this hecka because most people's phones do that spastic flashing dealio like that, so they're easily detectable. As I showed you earlier, they're super easy to spot because of that flashing. Alright, well, that's all I got for recording. Yeah, hope you guys have found this helpful if you're wanting to buy it. Huh. I wonder what that was. Ow. Always get the last minute intro from something over there. I don't know what that was. Weird. I don't see anything. Okay, well, hope you guys have enjoyed my video. I hope this has helped at all with your decision of buying this or not. Hopefully there's nothing in there, but it probably isn't. Well, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye. before I go. It was the neighbor's cows. They plowed through his fence. Or, they were just plowing through everything. I just found that funny. Alright, yeah, okay. Now the video ends.